Welcome back to our channel. Today, we embark on a profound journey into the topic of enlightenment. We're going to explore a concept that might sound radical, but is deeply transformative. You are already enlightened. What are you waiting for? Before we continue, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that we stay motivated to share the best content. Throughout human history, individuals from various spiritual traditions and philosophies have sought enlightenment, believing it to be a distant goal, a higher state of consciousness to achieve. But what if we told you that enlightenment is not something you need to strive for, but a truth already within you? Join us as we delve into this revolutionary perspective. For centuries, seekers have roamed the earth, embarking on spiritual quests in pursuit of enlightenment. The idea that we need to strive, search, and seek has been deeply ingrained in our spiritual and cultural narratives. But what if the very act of seeking keeps us from realizing that we are already enlightened? The illusion of separation is at the heart of the seeking mentality. We often perceive ourselves as separate from the divine, the universe, or a higher consciousness. But what if we are not separate at all? What if we are intrinsically connected to the source of all enlightenment? Seeking is often driven by a desire for validation and approval. We may believe that attaining enlightenment will make us more worthy or significant. But what if enlightenment is not a validation from external sources, but a realization of your inherent worth and significance? The more effort we put into seeking enlightenment, the further it seems to elude us. We strive, we meditate, we practice diligently, and yet, the moment we stop seeking, it often appears. Could it be that enlightenment is not about effort but about surrender and letting go? Enlightenment is often associated with living in the present moment. But what if the very act of seeking keeps us from truly being present? The seeker's mind is often preoccupied with the future goal of enlightenment, missing the beauty of the present. Expectations about what enlightenment should look like can burden seekers. We might anticipate mystical experiences, divine revelations, or profound insights. But what if enlightenment is simply the realization of your authentic self, unburdened by expectations? Awareness is the key to recognizing that you are already enlightened. By becoming aware of your thoughts, emotions, and experiences, you unveil the truth of your inherent enlightenment. It's in the silent moments of self-awareness that enlightenment naturally reveals itself. Enlightenment is not about acquiring something new. It's about unveiling the truth that already exists within you. It's like peeling away the layers of illusion and rediscovering your authentic self. When you acknowledge the truth, you step into the light of your enlightenment. Self-acceptance is a vital component of realizing your enlightenment. When you accept yourself as you are, flaws and all, you remove the barriers to recognizing your innate enlightenment. You are not broken or incomplete. You are whole, just as you are. Imperfection is not an obstacle to enlightenment. It's an integral part of it. Embracing your imperfections allows you to transcend the need for external validation. Imperfection is the canvas on which your enlightenment can shine. Unity is a cornerstone of enlightenment. When you realize that you are already enlightened, you recognize your unity with all of existence. The illusion of separation dissolves, and you understand that you are part of a greater whole. Enlightenment often involves unlearning what society, culture, and ego have conditioned you to believe. Shedding these layers of conditioning is a journey towards the realization of your true self. It's not about becoming something new. It's about returning to your authentic self. Stillness is the portal to enlightenment. In the quiet moments of stillness, the noise of seeking subsides, and the truth within you becomes audible. Stillness is where enlightenment resides, waiting for you to recognize it. Enlightenment is a reunion with your source. It's acknowledging that you are a manifestation of the divine, a spark of the infinite. This reunion is not something you need to seek. Self-realization is the ultimate freedom. When you realize that you are already enlightened, you liberate yourself from the chains of seeking. The freedom to be your true self is the most profound enlightenment of all. As we conclude our exploration of You Are Already Enlightened, what are you waiting for? We want to leave you with a powerful call to action. Recognize that you are already enlightened. The journey of seeking ends in the realization of your inherent enlightenment. You don't need to change who you are. You simply need to acknowledge your authentic self. True contentment lies in the recognition that you are already enlightened. When you understand that you don't need to strive endlessly for something external, you find contentment in the present moment. The peace that comes with realizing your inherent enlightenment surpasses any temporary pleasure. The concept of time often fuels our sense of seeking. We believe that enlightenment is something to be achieved in the future, so we continually chase it. However, enlightenment is not bound by time. It's an eternal truth that exists in the now. Enlightenment is simple. It's the unburdened recognition of your true nature. When you let go of the complexities of seeking, you return to the simplicity of your authentic self. Enlightenment reveals the interconnected web of life. When you realize your own enlightenment, you understand your role in the greater tapestry of existence. This interconnectedness extends to all living beings, nurturing empathy and compassion. The end of seeking enlightenment often leads to the end of suffering. When you no longer perceive yourself as incomplete, you alleviate the suffering caused by the pursuit of external validation. Inner peace is the antidote to suffering, and it's found in the acceptance of your inherent enlightenment. Acceptance and surrender are keys to embracing your enlightenment. When you accept your true self and surrender to the present moment, you unlock the door to enlightenment. The struggle ends, and the revelation begins. Enlightenment is not the culmination of knowledge, but the realization of wisdom. When you recognize your own enlightenment, you access an infinite well of wisdom within. You trust your intuition and make decisions from a place of deep wisdom. The art of letting go is essential to the realization of your enlightenment. It's about releasing the attachments that keep you tethered to the seeking mentality. Letting go allows you to flow with the rhythm of life, free from resistance. Enlightenment is an inner journey, not an external conquest. It's about exploring the depths of your consciousness and discovering the treasure within. This inner journey is a lifelong adventure, rich with self-discovery and self-realization. As we conclude our exploration of You Are Already Enlightened, what are you waiting for? I want to leave you with a powerful call to action. Recognize that you are already enlightened. The moment of self-realization is now, not in some distant future. Presence is the present moment. You step into the realization of your innate enlightenment. It's in the now that the truth of your being becomes clear. Self-realization has a ripple effect that extends beyond the individual. When you recognize your enlightenment, you become a source of inspiration for others. Your journey becomes a beacon of hope, encouraging those around you to explore their own truth. Authenticity is the hallmark of enlightenment. When you live authentically, you liberate yourself from the shackles of conformity. Authenticity is the natural state of being that emerges when you recognize your inherent enlightenment. Enlightenment involves embracing the dualities of life. It's not about rejecting darkness to seek light. It's about finding the light within the darkness. The dance of dualities becomes a symphony of harmony when you realize your own enlightenment. In the stillness of knowing, enlightenment whispers its truths. The seeker's mind is often filled with questions, while the knower's mind is silent with understanding. The silence of knowing is where enlightenment resides, patiently waiting for your recognition. As we conclude our exploration of You Are Already Enlightened, what are you waiting for? I want to leave you with a heartfelt call to action. You must watch our latest video on the topic, 7 Hard-Hitting Truths Every Spiritual Seeker Must Confront and Conquer. In this video, we will be telling about the realm of spiritual awakening, exploring ancient wisdom, and modern insights that will help you uncover your true potential. Through a wealth of thought-provoking discussions, practical tips, and immersive experiences, we aspire to empower you with the tools needed to embark on your personal growth journey. Click on the I button on the top right corner of the video for the link. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others on their journey. Embrace your self-realization today. Let go of the seeking mentality and recognize the profound truth that already exists within you. The world needs your authenticity, your wisdom, and your light. Until next time, may you find the courage to recognize your inherent enlightenment and live as the authentic, enlightened being that you are. Your life is a canvas for the masterpiece of your own enlightenment, and the world is eager to witness your brilliance.